Okay, so we're back at it. We're episode 7 of the journey in Elaina, and I say this with a little bit of wariness because, as you guys have pointed out, the patterns so far with the episodes have been happy, happy, sad, terrifyingly sad, happy, happy, and now we're into episode 7. So with that pattern, it does suggest that this may be that episode again. However, it might not be, but I am still skeptical going into this episode as I am worried of what they might throw at us. But I guess we're just gonna have to watch and find out. So I guess without further ado, let's get into things. And if you guys want to watch full anime, make sure to check out the link above, or else we start the video in 3, 2, 1, go. I just worried. You could probably just see the worry. I don't think much of it, but then you guys pointed out how the patterns of the episode have been like. That looks divine. I love a good quiche. This is gonna be about war, isn't it? We're doomed. We're screwed. Get your tissues ready. But the wall itself is pointless. Of course you do. A knife? Are you gonna dig a hole? This side of the country is great. By the Witch of the Travelers. It also represents how this side is wonderful. Huh? Nice little tourism. Oh, Elaina! Oh, it's not Elaina. It's Nick. Since then, it became custom for all travelers who visit that country to. Was it? I thought it was Elaina. Wait. I thought 100% that was Elaina, but I completely forgot. I thought this, you know how they do that kind of shift within timelines, kind of like sometimes we see this scene and then this scene. So I thought it was Elaina reading about this book, and so she decided to visit this country and do it. But no, it was more so her actually reading the book. Doesn't that 100% confirm the visual aesthetics of oh my god, why can't I pronounce that name? Nike. Fuck. I feel so dumb. But anyway, you know which book I'm talking about. But anyways, I think that confirms that it is her mom. It has to be her mom. Where else did she get that personality from? Like you know what I mean by that personality of just being so modest, you know, so modest. But yeah, I think that has to confirm that her mom has to be that witch's name for some reason that I can never pronounce. It's Nike, right? Nike or Nick? No, Nick is N-I-C-K. It's Nike. Nike. Look, I look dumb, but it's because I want to pronounce it as Nike, but I know it's not Nike, and that's where. Anyways, don't judge me. Moving on. I think that does confirm it, and also the fact that this episode doesn't. Who knows? But so far, it doesn't seem horrifying. We'll see though. Okay. Is this gonna be a story about the past, maybe? Yeah, that has to be her. I wonder. You'll have to go see with your own eyes. And so we're going to this. That's awesome. Isn't this Saya? It is Saya. I didn't expect her to see her so soon. It's as great as our muscles. Why? I didn't expect to see you again. I literally talked about how last week was too much of a quick farewell, but I guess not. It looks ugly. I've been losing interest, so we want to do something new. I thought it looked nicer just with the ball. Deja vu? Elaina is Olivia. I love Miss Elaina, of course. Of course. Of course. Is her solution going to be cover the wall and Miss Elaina? Your carnal desires. This is very important, sir. You need to spread the word about Miss Elaina. To Miss Elaina. Can also carve into it. I guess it could become the wall of love. Yes, that actually does make logical sense. I'm confused because Saya's idea was just like, you think idiotic, but in a way it's genius. Saya has her moments. She definitely has her moments. Are we going to meet up again? Oh, the scene for the opening. Beautiful. Wait, what? Cheap wall pieces for sale? How about some... It is. No, it's just debris. This has to confirm. Your chest is different too. Excuse me, sir. Regular wrinkly men. Fair enough. At least they're honest. Yeah, why did the wall get torn down? Mm-hmm. And it fell down. Wow. She's a genius. She just stole world peace, country peace. They were like Elaina. They realized that wasn't the case. This is beautiful. And can we just think back to how this all started? Because she'll never know. Outside, it was the same for both sides. The same? Because we started off as the same country. I thought they were gonna say their side and this was how war was gonna start again. In order to convince ourselves that we're better. Damn, it kind of shows like how by the witch of the travelers, the side of the it's really empty, all the meanings of just like conflict and war, doesn't it? Like this episode just shows like how petty sometimes it can be. I don't know obviously the history, but no, maybe. Stop selling me your leftover debris. Oh, it's gonna say Elaina on it. Oh, that'd be so good if it's I love Miss Elaina. Has your name? Oh, it has Elaina. No. Is that it for that? Oh no, the series does do like 2-part stories, so. Oh no, but normally they have a transition scene then. Those are beautiful grapes. Oh. That village and this village. And all we did was fight. Oh, this is the grape stomping girl. This is a different part, but with the same concept of like how the villages were split. Is this all Sai's doing or Nikki's doing? This and that. Do they want to come in or? This feels a little odd with the derpy music. I feel like it's getting way too much hype. No, it's not. That village has started doing this. Was it that your lovely stepped on the She's quite beautiful. Appealing to fetishes is also important in businesses. That was just sad. Yeah, what do you... This village. Do you have no... Will you do the honors? A hair is not an... Okay, you look so cute. I'm so confused as to what is going on. Great stomping maidens. I love how you have all the males just like, and the girls just been like, this hoe just showing up in my town. Ooh, that is gonna be some competition. Even he bought one. He did. I can sign up for you. Yes. Undersized girl. Excuse me. Do you not know the meaning of moe? She's a lot prettier than you. Should this episode... This should have been episode 7. Everyone taking stabs at Elaina's boobs. That's literally what it's all about. No one disses my beauty. Elaina. Was this episode just meant to be an episode of fetishes? Die! I don't feel like this... I'm not too sure about this one. It's a different take though. It's definitely a different target audience. Maybe like 1 bottle? Oh, half a casket. That's not bad. So, how much for a bottle of Elaina stomped, lovingly stomped wine? Hundreds, maybe even thousands of bottles. Surely she doesn't do that or the stomping. Wait, I thought it made sense that the guys did it and she was just the model. She just has like... That's right. The wine is actually stopped on by those... I thought that was obvious. Was that not obvious? Yeah. Ho ho. So yeah. Yeah, I thought by those strong men over there. You gotta appreciate all the ladies at the back. That's what fetish. And this is how the Great Throwing Festival began. That's brilliant. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no, Elaina, no. Oh wait, is this not Elaina once again? I'm so... Oh my god, she just made like machine guns out of the crates. My girl. No, it is Elaina, because she's got the dolphin necklace. Yeah, no, this was the Gramps telling the story to his kid. This makes this way. That has got to be such a fun event. It was her. She was the she was the at the start. You know, it was her stomping the grapes. So I was like, wait, that's her, and that took me a while to get. We do. We're gonna have the photo. I want to see the photo. 10 out of 10 would buy. She's my waifu. Right there, right there, right there. That's why I was just like, it's her stomping the grapes, and that's what tempting me no matter how old I get. That actually turned out a lot more cuter than I expected. Okay, no. I'm just gonna start. What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused now. Cause like, no, seriously, can we just address the fact that we just had an episode of like Elaina just talking about like lovingly stomped grapes, and that's the fetish, and that's the reason that the guys were like the sales had improving. You gotta appreciate the fact that there were like the girls of the village, like the ladies of the village, just in the background, just like glaring at all the men. It's just like, what? And then throughout this whole episode, like the jabs at Elaina about like her boob side, and then like how that clearly did not get passed down through the generations or the genetics. It's just like, what just went down? I guess that's because I was also expecting, because you know, as you guys kind of like foreshadowed, or as we kind of came to a conclusion with the pattern of how the series has been going, we thought episode 7 might have delivered on something that was once again really unexpected, but it didn't. Wait, actually no, back up. It did deliver on something really unexpected, but not in this side of unexpected. Like I was thinking that it was going to become really horrific again because of the whole like kind of war situation going on, but no, it ended up them actually beautifully tearing the wall down in the end, all thanks to Saya. Yeah, I guess we gotta thank Saya for just casually walking past that city and saying, I love Elaina, I love Elaina. That's literally how the split between the two like cities got solved, all through Saya's love for Miss Elaina. Damn, Elaina does like cause world peace, doesn't she? Or maybe Saya was actually a genius so she saw through all of this, or at least Nikki indeed, because as Elaina said, she was like, oh, maybe Nikki actually planned this 10 years ago. Who knows about that aspect? But I do like how we've kind of finally touched on, I think, the theory we've been all having about how like Nikki has to be like Elena's mom, or like they have to be related in some manner. And like I think that's so true, because you know, at the start when we're kind of listening to like Nikki, I was like, oh, this has to be Elaina. I first didn't even like think about it and was like, oh, this is so Elaina, just with like, how she acts, you know, like how she talks. So I definitely thought it was Elaina, but it actually didn't end up being Elaina, because once again, it was Elaina reading like the story, the adventures of like Nikki and wanting to go there. But I think based purely of the personality, you can also tell that they have to be at least related. So yeah, I appreciate the fact that we finally kind of touched on that adventure, but at the same time, overall, I'm still so confused at this, what the series is kind of getting at, because like, I thought if episode 7 was going to kind of touch on something like dramatic again, it would kind of make sense with the pattern of the storytelling. You know, there's ups and downs to kind of like the traveling, but then this episode was just like, there's downs, but there's different types of downs. Like watching Elaina stomp grapes and that becoming a fetish was just one hell of an episode. So yeah, I definitely think the series just showed how more like unpredictable it can get, because this was just like a meme of an episode. So yeah, I don't know anymore what's going on. I'm not even going to attempt to predict what the hell is going on. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see until next week. So until then, make sure you guys stay awesome, and I'll definitely catch you guys next time.